Thus, Rajalakshmi Joshi, political analyst, also joining us on the broadcast. Joshi ji, I want to ask you, what implications does this case have for Tamil Nadu if the probe were to reveal that this young girl was in fact, facing a lot of pressure to convert?
Yeah, very good morning. And I'm glad that you've taken up this issue because this is something that is concerning, a whole lot of us. And this is it's so appalling, that this young girl, she had to go through so much trauma and she has given this dying declaration. And in spite of that, the Stalin government, he has, it is apparently a government aided school as far as I understood. And in spite of that, if the Stalin government is not able to take proper steps to ensure that, justice is speeded up, then I think that it is a very sad state of how badly, they are treating all the other religions. Because I think, the Stalin government, what they are trying to do is, like in the past, we have had this discussion on your channel also about how he was trying to do something about saving the temples, about the heritage. And I think that was just a kind of a eyewash where actually, this government is actually anti-Hindu, and all that they're trying to do is, they've always had this anti-Hindu stance, and they're not really taking the right steps to ensure that, there is true secularism. Secularism actually should mean that, this is equal treatment is given to all religions. Whereas here, there is, I think, there is some kind of incentive given to a lot of people who are actually into conversions. So this should be stopped at the very first step. I mean, when you find out that such an incident has happened, then I think, that immediately all the people who have been named, the girl has given a dying declaration. I think that should have been taken up on a very strict note, and the people involved should have been immediately suspended. And that was not happening. And why has it taken more than 15 days for this issue to come up, for any action to be taken? So it is a really sad state of affairs. I think that, this Tamil Nadu, we have to really make sure that all religions are given equal importance, and this anti-Brahmin, anti-Hindu, all this kind of sentiment that has come there, anti-Hindi also, all of that has to go, and, everybody has to get equal importance, and that everybody needs to get justice. And this young girl, I think that this is, yesterday I wrote that, on National GirlChild Day, it was so sad that, this girl has still not got justice. So I hope that something comes out of this soon, and that she definitely gets justice soon.
Absolutely. And before we wrap up, ma'am, we're running out of time, but one quick question from you. Is this somewhere calling for a need to really transform the way that we're also running our schools? And how exactly are we making our students and children, comfortable enough to come forward and speak up honestly about what they could possibly be facing?
Yes, exactly. There is so much lack of transparency, and a lot of times, a lot of students, especially girls, they face a lot of bullying. They face a lot of pressure, not just from their peers, but from their seniors also, from the people in authority also. So, there has to be this system where they can easily come out and they can express their concerns, their views, their grievances. And, that should be really taken care of at the, very first step. So, then, such incidences, they can be nipped in the bud. Because this is a very serious issue where, for sake of conversion, a girl was mentally tortured and she was made to do a lot of, how can a student be expected to be cleaning the classes, cleaning the toilets? I mean, that is so unthinkable, unimaginable. So, just imagine the kind of pressure that she must have gone through at this young age. So I think that, some systems have to be put up in place where these grievances can be addressed right at the start, and the students can be, they can be assured that their voice will be heard and they will not be bullied, or they will...
that no bullying of any sort will be tolerated or should be tolerated.